So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Kobbie Mainoo, is someone who can add a nice bit of stability to midfield, Peter. I think he's capable of controlling a game. And I remember when I first saw him, I was really impressed with his courage, the fact that he was always looking to get on the ball, never moved away from anything, always happy to try and bail somebody out. And, you know, you like players like that in the team. And
Can he finish? Adams. Now Brooks. Adams. Scott. And it's Scott. Now, can they get him away? He's through here. Face to face with the keeper. And a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Scott. Now Tavernier. Adams. Over to the left. Plays the return pass. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Spread it left. In with the challenge. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Nicely spread. And it's Scott. Can he finish? Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's a good ball out wide. Brooks. Gets a good foot in there.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them mount!
And for a moment, time stood still. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Diogo Dalot gets into a good big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Semenyo.
Oh, really well played.
And he's being shifted off it.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Diallo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it.
Could be danger here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. Cross goes in there. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Half an hour played now.
Not the most accurate pass. Adams. Scott. Chance here to counter. Now it's Tavernier.
Now this could be a chance.
Flashes it across.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Cleared without hesitation. Senesi.
And it's slung out wide. Oh, what has happened here?
Hangs in across.
Cleared away.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Mainu.
And he's had a hit.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That's a throw.
And here's Semenyo. Knocks it into space.
Trofer picks it up out wide. It is a corner. Diogo Dallo gets it away.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in a great position here. Now it's Ahmad.
Manchester United do have a chance to counter here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Trofer.
And there is the half-time whistle.
So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Semenyo. Brooks.
And he's forced to go back.
And Scott. Hill. Brooks does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The muscular approach does pay off here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's picked out the run.
Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Scott. Adams. And he's only too happy to take that back.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He's
And the finish! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Evan Nielsen.
Shaw. Diogo Dalot.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now Diallo.
Bruno Fernandes.
Adams. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Adams.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution.
And the shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He'll try to keep this alive.
Casemiro.
And it's Mainu.
Shaw.
Mount. Now Mainu.
And it's Shaw. Shaw.
And it's Mainu.
Played to Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. The ball goes in. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 10, Matthias Cunha. Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Brooks. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
He'd been asking for that, Peter, and it puts him under much more pressure now.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's been played through. Now it's Unal. Cross in, looks like a good one.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And here's Adley. He's had it taken off him.
Chance! And it's in! And they get themselves in front!
The goal.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Number 19.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Number 11, Zirkzee.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
And here's Zirkzee.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He is through here.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Submit.
And the shot!
Matthias Cunha.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Adley proves too strong.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Crunching tackle. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time.
He's in plenty of space here.
Mathias Cunha! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
That is a brilliant interception.
Nice control.
Semenyo.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Manchester United can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester United never really got into this game. I think